Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, we got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Patrick Sandoval. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Jonathan Rodriguez leading things off and takes a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball two.
Three-two now. The Guardians would love to build their case for the postseason with a win in this one. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan, enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Swing and a ground ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Third baseman, Jose.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Little chopper rolls foul. Brennan at first, one gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, and towing the slab in this one, Gavin Williams. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Duran, an all-star a season ago, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And there's a ball. Up the middle, Schneemann. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Masataka Yoshida.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. When the season is over, he'll set a new career high for runs scored. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Rafael Devers stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a foul ball. Devers launched a homer in his most recent game. Here's a 1-1. That one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Boston. Top of the 2nd. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Sandoval back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And 1-2. Inside, almost got him. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off left side. Nobody out. Runner at first. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Outside low, and the count is filled up. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And that skips in the dirt. To third. And that's a fair ball. Noel headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Duran quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. And he grounds one to the right side. Bregman handles. Tosses to first. One out in the second.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Austin Hedges stands in. Fouled off down the right side. Hedges with a homer in his last game. Close, but called the ball. 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Line drive. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Now a fly ball to right center. Snags it for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez.
Left fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And now 1 and 2. On the ground to the left. Devers throws on to first, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. Guardians 3, and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Ramirez squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, second baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that is low for ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air to left center. Brennan on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Bregman around third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base around at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Will Brennan. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Abreu sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And now John Kenzie Noel. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And
that is that. Guardians lead 1, but they lead at 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out. So a man at first. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Duran now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Nice grab. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Noel makes the play. Runner tags, and will move up to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And the inning is over. Boston strands a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Boston, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first, nobody out. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Not
1-0.
close with that one, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one is absolutely belted. Rafaela giving chase. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Patrick Sandoval done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Lucas
Red Sox.
Giolito gets the call from the
Number
pen.
54.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Austin Hedges now singled and drove in a run his first time through. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Santana, the runner at third. Schneemann over at second with one down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So the batting order turns over. And now Jonathan Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1. Ball.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little
strikes.
bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the fourth. Guardians 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
First baseman, Tristan.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Got him swinging. Here's Alex Bregman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
There's a swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. Misses, and the count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
One down, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Yoshida, 31 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. On the ground, Schneemann throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Red Sox leave 1. They're down 4-0.
Time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. That one the other way. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Jose Ramirez will hit next.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next for leading right fielder, John Kinsey Noel.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter David Fry.
So digging in, David Fry. Casas calls to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Just missed. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that's in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Jaron Duran. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Misses off the inside, and the count is 1-1. The other way, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Hedges throw. Got him. Caught stealing.
One ball, one strike.
That's towards center. Brennan should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Hamilton. Throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Second baseman Daniel Schneemann.
Way high.
0-1, no strike.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Adam Ottavino getting loose out there. Kelly also throwing. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And a 1-2. Fastball is outside. Misses outside. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rafaela hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
And here's the catcher, Austin Hedges. On the ground to third. Oh, the throw is wild. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Up the middle. Bregman whips it to first. And that is that. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Williams back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And Devers hits that one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. So I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Guardians 4 and the Red Sox 1. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez. Up and in. And that is ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. That one lifted to left. Duran moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
2 down,
third
bases
baseman,
empty.
Jose
Stepping in,
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Cleveland.
And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 4 and the Red Sox 1.
Now pitching for
We're
Cleveland.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
31.
7th. Sam Hentges.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Yoshida in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a quick out, number 1. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. Hentges, a 6'6" southpaw, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. And that's in for a strike. 0-2. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That just
Ball
misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at second, 2 down. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And misses inside. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Tag. Too late. He scores. It's 4-2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. Jarren Duran digs in now. That misses the zone. 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Zach Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
And at first, at the plate, Carlos Santana. Fouled off. He was late. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. Fry around third. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Now at the plate, Daniel Schneemann. Time called now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela on the move. Long run. Nice grab. And there are two outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air on the infield, Bregman. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Last half of the eighth coming up. Guardians 4 and the Red Sox 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Logan Allen ready to make his season debut. Duran in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that one missing low. That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Out to center. Brennan. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. The shortstop takes a ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike to Devers.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. So they go quietly there. 9th inning coming up. Guardians 4 and the Red Sox 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Ottavino.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rodriguez, the next to hit, 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, right to the backstop. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Aroldis Chapman up and throwing. Whitlock, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 2-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Foul ball.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
And now the count is even. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Three and two.
Liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 3-run lead. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. High in the air, out to right. Abreu. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great...
Back in Boston, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Allen back to work. Fastball for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brennan makes the catch, and there's one gone. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Bregman takes downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. That one's in there, and that is strike two. And he gets Bregman. And they're down to their last out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their
line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Foul ball there. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first two games of this series on the road.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Difficult Christian is possible. For the blood.